Let's be honest. Women don't obsess over the men who give them everything up front. They obsess over the ones who keep them guessing, the ones who make their emotions run wild. And once you understand how female psychology works, you'll see obsession isn't about money, looks, or charm. It's about the way you make her feel. Welcome to Psychology Insight. If you're tired of guessing what really makes women hooked, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's break down the 7 principles that make any woman obsess over you. 1. Stop being too available. Most guys think the way to win a woman's heart is by being there every single time she calls or texts. They think loyalty means dropping everything for her. Sounds sweet, right? But here's the brutal truth. When you make yourself too available, you kill the very spark that makes her want you. Let me give you an example. Imagine your favorite dish. At first you crave it. You'd wait in line for it. But if it was suddenly on your plate every single day, morning and night, would you still be excited? No, you'd get bored. Scarcity creates value. The same psychology applies with attention. When you answer her messages in seconds, cancel plans just to see her, or never say no, you're telling her, I have nothing else going on. My world revolves around you. That doesn't make her obsessed. It makes you predictable. And predictable is boring. Now, I'm not saying ignore her or play childish games. That's weak. What I'm saying is build a life so full that you can't always be at her beck and call. Have your friends, your hobbies, your fitness, your grind. When she realizes your time is valuable, she'll treat it with respect. Picture this. She texts you on Wednesday night asking if you're free. Instead of rushing over, you say, can't tonight, already got plans. How about Saturday? Right there, you showed her 2 things. 1, you're not desperate. 2, you're a man with a life. Now she's looking forward to Saturday, thinking about it, planning around it. The truth is, attraction grows in space, not in constant presence. She needs time to miss you, time to think about you when you're not around. And when she does, that's when obsession starts to take root. 2. Trigger her fear of losing. You comfort feels good, but it kills passion. When a woman feels like you'll never leave no matter what she does, she'll stop putting in effort. It's not because she's evil, it's because that's human psychology. When something feels permanent, we stop working for it. This is where most men fail. They try to prove loyalty so aggressively, promising they'll never leave, no matter what, that they remove all risk. And when there's no risk, there's no drive to keep the relationship exciting. Here's the reality. Attraction lives in the balance between security and uncertainty. She should feel safe with you, yes, but she should also know if she disrespects you, takes you for granted, or stops showing up, she could lose you. Think about it. A boss doesn't keep employees motivated by saying, no matter how bad your work is, you'll never lose your job. That would kill performance. Instead, there's always an understanding. If you slack off, there are consequences. The same dynamic keeps relationships alive. For example, let's say she cancels plans with you last minute, again, to hang out with friends. Instead of begging for her time, you calmly say, that's fine, but I'm not going to invest in someone who doesn't prioritize me. Then you actually step back and live your life. Suddenly, she feels that fear. I might lose him. And just like that, she starts investing more. This isn't manipulation. It's self-respect. A man who values himself doesn't tolerate being treated like an afterthought. And when she feels that, she'll fight to keep you. 3. Control the pace of the relationship. Here's a mistake almost every man makes. They move too fast. They meet a woman, feel excited, and before she's even proven herself, they're already acting like she's their future wife. They flood her with attention, adjust their schedules around hers, and let her set the tone. Big mistake. Women are far more attracted to men who lead. And leadership includes pacing. If she feels like she's the one setting the speed of the relationship, she starts to lose that magnetic pull toward you. Why? Because she didn't have to earn anything. You gave it all up front. Think about the guys you've seen who fall hard after just a few dates. They start talking about the future, introduce her to family, and text her every free moment. What happens? She pulls away. Not because she's cruel, but because there was no space to miss him, no curiosity left. The fix is simple. You control the pace. That means you decide how often you see her. You decide when it gets more serious. You decide when she gets deeper access into your life. By slowing things down, you're giving her the chance to actually earn more of you. This is powerful because anticipation fuels attraction. When she has to wait, when she's not sure what's coming next, she invests emotionally. She thinks about you in between. That's where obsession grows. So don't rush. Don't flood her with commitment she hasn't earned. Keep control of the pace, and you'll keep her hooked. 4. Make her chase. Your validation. Validation is like oxygen in attraction. It fuels desire. But here's the problem. Most men hand it out like free samples. Compliments, favors, constant approval, all in the hope that she'll return the same. But it never works. The truth? Women value what they earn. If you're always praising her for nothing, your words lose meaning. Worse, she starts to see you as the man desperate for her approval, instead of the man she's trying to impress. Flip the script. You are the prize. Your validation isn't cheap. It's earned through respect, consistency, and effort. When she realizes you don't give your approval just because she's pretty, she starts to fight for it. That's when obsession kicks in. Think about the difference. Guy A tells her every day, "You're gorgeous, you're amazing, you're my everything." She barely registers it anymore. Guy B, on the other hand, is warm but measured. He compliments her only when she truly earns it, when she shows kindness, loyalty, or goes out of her way. His words carry weight, and because they're rare, she craves them. This doesn't mean withholding affection to be cold. It means recognizing your value and not throwing it away cheaply. Make her chase your validation, and she'll think about you nonstop. 5. Stay a mystery. Curiosity is addictive. Women are drawn to what they can't fully predict. The men who keep women hooked aren't necessarily the richest or the best looking. They're the ones who keep a sense of mystery alive. The mistake men make is oversharing. They spill every detail about their past, their plans, their emotions, thinking it'll build closeness. But what it really does is kill curiosity. If she knows everything, there's nothing left to discover. And discovery is what fuels obsession. Being mysterious doesn't mean being secretive or shady. It means having layers. It means revealing yourself slowly, piece by piece, instead of all at once. It means holding something back so she always wonders, what's he thinking? Picture this: 2 men. One tells her his life story in the first week. The other lets her in slowly, giving her glimpses but always leaving more to be explored. Which one is she obsessing over at night? The second. Because he's not solved yet. Mystery creates imagination, and imagination is powerful. When she's filling in the blanks, she's thinking about you. When she's thinking about you, she's investing in you. That's how you stay unforgettable. 6. Master emotional contrast. This is the secret most men never learn. Obsession isn't built on constant positivity. It's built on contrast. Women become addicted to the highs and lows, the push and pull, the mix of comfort and tension. Think about your favorite movie. Would it be exciting if every scene was the same tone? Of course not. The drama, the twists, the changes, that's what hooks you. Relationships work the same way. If you're always sweet, always agreeable, always calm, you become predictable. And predictable means boring. But if you can create emotional contrast, sometimes playful, sometimes serious, sometimes light, sometimes deep, you become unforgettable. For example, one moment you're joking with her, The next, you're deeply focused on your work. One night, you're giving her your full attention. The next, you're unavailable because you're busy. That contrast keeps her emotions engaged. It's not about playing games. It's about being a man with depth. When she never knows exactly what's coming next, she can't stop thinking about you. That's how obsession works. It thrives on unpredictability. 7. Build a life she wants to be part of. Here's the ultimate truth. No woman will obsess over you if you have nothing going for yourself. Obsession doesn't come from chasing her. It comes from building a life so meaningful, so full, that she wants in. Women are naturally drawn to men who are on a mission. A man with goals, friends, passions, and direction. When you have that, she sees you as someone valuable. Not because of what you do for her, but because of who you are without her. Think about it. If your life is empty and she's your only source of happiness, she feels the pressure. She becomes your everything, and that's too heavy. But if you already have a rich life, she feels lucky to be included in it. This is why high-value men never struggle for attention. They don't beg for it. They're busy building themselves, and women fight to be part of that journey. So build yourself first. The gym, your work, your passions, your friendships. Make your life so magnetic that she can't help but want to join. That's the foundation of real obsession, when she feels like being with you is a privilege, not a rescue mission. So there you have it, 7 powerful psychological truths that make any woman obsessed with you. Stop being too available. Trigger her fear of losing you. Control the pace. Make her chase your validation. Stay mysterious. Master emotional contrast. And above all, build a life worth joining. Now I want to hear from you. What's one mistake you made in the past that killed attraction instantly? Drop your story in the comments. I'll be reading them. And don't forget, subscribe to Psychology Insight right now, because in the next video, I'll reveal the single most dangerous behavior men do that kills attraction instantly. See you there.